I don't know much about sports, but I do know a whole lot about Kia. Hey everyone, my name's Gabi. Welcome back to the Kia Hyundai channel. In today's video, Charlotte and I are going over the 2025 Kia K5 GT, a vehicle that's been discontinued from the Canadian market for 2 years now, and I'm really butthurt about it. Nonetheless, let's talk. So first things first, I want to start off with the fond memory of this vehicle and sports. And again, I'm not a sport person. Over 10 years ago, Blake Griffin, a basketball player, dunked over the Kia Optima, which is the predecessor for the K5. And more recently, Mac McClung actually dunked over the Kia K5 GT. So history repeats itself. Both were awesome cars. Both of them have been discontinued in Canada. Let's start off with the exterior. So first things first, the paint color. We never got matte paint for the K5 in Canada. This is very similar to our steel matte gray that's available on the EV6 GT. The GT package will also get you a lot of dark elements, so things like our blacked out mirrors, so nice gloss black finish, LED turn signal indicators, and a full 360 camera view. Now on the flip side, you'll notice that we do have blind spot detection. So in terms of safety and tech, the K5 has always been fantastic. However, with the refresh for the 2024 model year, which again, we didn't get, there was a lot of added advanced tech and safety that wasn't available for us. On the exterior, this vehicle also has digital key too. So this allows you to unlock, start, and drive your vehicle utilizing your phone, or you can just use proximity access with the key. Now, there is a little bit going on the front end of this car. We have someone else filming and they have a lot of equipment, so we might not get a great look at the front end. Let's talk about the wheels on the back end though. So, likewise, all around, you're gonna get 19-inch sport alloy wheels mounted on a Pirelli P0 summer tire. Love this wheel setup, I think it looks fantastic, and it is of course exclusive to the GT line body, or GT line trim I should say. One thing that is also new is the acid green brake calipers. So these are marked with the GT badge. You can't exactly see the G because our alloy spoke is right in the way. Convenient, but they definitely stand out, and we get a lot more lime green or acid green elements when we hop inside the car. Coming along to the back end, this car is just such a beauty. So aesthetically, it is very pleasing to look at. Sharp, bold LED tail lamps with a bold, different design compared to last year. They expand almost all the way across, and you'll notice that we have a lot of darkness to the taillight housing. So no need to tint these guys. They already come from factory with a nice dark look. Your Kia emblem is finished in a nice brushed aluminum, same thing with the K5 badge. And then you do get a dedicated GT on the right-hand side. For your diffuser and your exhaust tips, you get a twin tip exhaust, lots of gloss black surrounding the diffuser, rear parking sensors, and just a general aggressive look. I figure again, like I said, there's a lot going on the front of this car. We can't necessarily talk about powertrain or pop the hood open while people are still filming, so let me just give you guys a kind of walk and talk breakdown. The GT is the only trim level of the Kia K5 that does not offer all-wheel drive. So it's front-wheel drive only, and you get a 2.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Tied to that is an 8-speed wet-type dual-clutch transmission with paddle shifter, so you can manually manipulate your gears, and you get 290 horsepower with 311 pound-feet of torque. A very fun car to drive. The dual clutch is quick, snappy, and responsive, and very much gives you that sporty feel that a regular automatic wouldn't necessarily do in this vehicle. Your transmission, sorry, I already mentioned transmission. Your suspension is also sport tuned too, so this vehicle turns on a dime. It's a ton of fun to drive. And the interior is also quite luxurious. So there's a lot that Charlotte's gonna talk about starting now.
Hey everyone, it's Charlotte, and the Kia K5 has been one of my favorite vehicles that Kia's offered, and I'm so sad that we don't see it in Canada anymore, especially because every time I get in one, I love the interior. But with this one, add in the new interior design accents and the new software, and it just got a whole lot better. So let's take a look at some of my favorite design elements and tech elements that we see, starting off with the driver's side door. So for this trim, we are continuing with the acid green stitching, which looked great, bringing those exterior elements to the interior. And then up top, we're gonna see some more premium features that we're not used to seeing on the sedan segment, such as memory seats, available power folding mirrors, and for our windows, they're also gonna be full one-touch and obstacle detecting. I will say my favorite thing about having power folding mirrors with memory seats is the fact that you can link everything together to make it so much more handy for a multi-driver household. Our sound system, we're also going to be rocking with a Bose premium sound system, which is nice to see from our regular in-house. The seats themselves are super comfy, and I really like the feel of them, and again, that contrast green stitching. They're of course going to be powered, and you can even see we have the inclusion of lumbar support for a more comfortable and almost feeling a little bit more of a bolstered feel to these seats generally. Over here, you'll notice some more of our darker elements. So we have some chrome, we have some more of this gunmetal on the top, brightness adjuster, traction control, and your boot release. Steering wheel is a sport style steering wheel, so flat on the bottom with GT badging, which I absolutely love. And we also have the inclusion of paddle shifters. From here, of course, split between driving and media controls. And although it's not on and we can't turn it on because we are at the New York Auto Show, we have dual 12.3-inch displays. So huge display in this vehicle with Kia and Hyundai's new software, which again, just makes it so much more nicer and way more seamless when it comes to the phone integration process. I'll have Gabby come around and I'll show you guys what's in the center, then we'll take a look at the back seat. All right, so up top, we already can see this wide style sunroof, and it's pretty much panoramic, which again, fantastic to see in a sedan. On the center area, you'll notice we have a switchable infotainment and climate control cluster. However, it is turned off for right now. But down below, you still have amenities like a wireless phone charger and an option of USB-Cs and a 12-volt if you want to go and use anything that is wired. Dual cup holders, we're going to have our parking sensors, rear view camera or surround view monitor in this case as well, electronic parking brake, auto hold, and staying true to the K5, the toggles for your heated and ventilated seats, and then your heated steering wheel. We'll have designated drive modes on this vehicle too, a little bit of hidden storage space, and in the back, we have all of the legroom that you could possibly want. Let's take a look. Sitting in the second row, I have a great view through that panoramic sunroof. Absolutely love it. I can see all the fingerprints and all of the exterior studio lighting. Woohoo! I love that we're continuing with the same theme back here, that we still have some design elements like that green stitching. And for some amenities, guys, we have rear ventilation, one of my favorite things to always see, and the inclusion of dual USB-Cs. These seats are also going to be mom approved, not just for sitting in them, but for the fact that they can accommodate car seats with the inclusion of a lower latch, anchors, and tethers on the rear. Thank you guys so much for joining myself and Gabby as we got to go and take a look at the K5 GT, a vehicle that we miss here in Canada and that we'd love to see again. But this was a great excuse to take a look at this one. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to learn more about what Kia and Hyundai are debuting at the New York Auto Show, or really just anything and everything Kia and Hyundai, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to the Kia and Hyundai channel for all of your favorite information. We'll see you next time. Bye!